Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Last week, in my previous video, I posted part 1 of this video where I talk about all the things I've packed in my hospital bag for my partner and I, which is everything in this blue and grey stripy bag. But today, this is part 2 in the series, and I wanted to chat through everything I've packed for baby and all the other little bits and pieces. So as you can see, there are quite a few items around me. All of these things we plan on taking to the hospital for the labour of our baby, the big day, which is rapidly approaching. I am currently in my 3rd trimester, and we just want to make sure that we are ready from every aspect. So we've got the bag packed for mum and dad, we've got baby's bag packed, which I will unpack now with you to show you everything that I've put in here. But also we've got other things such as the car seat. I understand that most hospitals don't allow you to leave the hospital with the baby without a car seat for health and safety, more so the safety reasons. But also I wanted to take you through this very important bag, which is the snack bag. I've done a lot of research, and people say that it's really important for the mum and the dad, or the birthing partner, to keep energy levels up. And I think actually that's probably where we'll start with this video. The snack bag. I'll show you everything that I have packed and things that the midwife and other people have also recommended, which helps keep energy levels up. So let's dive straight into it. I'll talk about the snack bag, then I'll move on to the baby's bag, and then on to other items as well. So in my snack bag, I have bought Lucozade Sport. So this is not the original, this is a non-fizzy drink. I've got it in the raspberry flavour. I've got 2 of those. But also I've got an orange flavour. So got a lot of fluids here. It says it enhances hydration and fuels performance. So hopefully that works for us. A lot of people have recommended and said that this is quite a good drink to take in with you into labour. So again, just to mention, it is the non-fizzy one, so don't take the original one, but this should keep us going. I've also packed some Nature Valley oat bars. I really like these. They're quite handy because you can just rip open the packaging, eat them with one hand, and they're good to go. So again, for me, in this instance, I've actually packed, probably a bit overboard, but I've packed 4 of these just because I do like them as well. So again, something a bit more nutritious, oats, to keep me going. And then for my partner, he prefers these ones. These are the Quaker Porridge to Go. This is the golden syrup, and this is the strawberry, raspberry and cranberry flavours. So I've packed 4 of these. 4 seems to be my go-to number. Hopefully it's slow releasing energy because you've got the oats in here as well, but also a bit of sugar to keep us going. And then I've got some naughtier snacks. So I've got some Oppo fruits, also known as Starbursts, depending on your generation, I guess. Oppo fruits / Starbursts. I really like these. I just thought it will give me energy. It will keep me happy. Even if it doesn't give me energy, it will keep me happy, I'm sure. And because I've got such a sweet tooth, I've also got a pack of Haribo. And then got some malted biscuits. So I just thought if I don't want something too sweet and want something more filling, malted biscuits are quite good. And then last but not least, I've also got some cream crackers. Now I love eating these cream crackers completely dry, without butter, without cheese, without anything, just straight out of the pack. So again, I thought this could be quite a good snack just because I don't need to add anything to it. can eat it with one hand, and if I don't want anything sweet, then this is quite a nice kind of savoury or a plainer flavour snack to go for. So that is everything that we have in our snack bag. And our snack bag actually weighs a ton. I think it's all the liquids that I've packed in it, but that's fine. In addition to this, we are also taking our own water bottle. So we have a water bottle or a flask whereby it has a straw through it. So I don't need to keep on tipping my head backwards if I want to have a drink. So if I just want plain water, I can send my partner out to a water station whereby he can just fill it up with water, and I can just drink that throughout the labour as well. And that should be everything that we need in our snack bag. So moving on to the more fun bag. This is our baby's future changing bag. I really like this bag. It is a backpack kind of style. The idea is that on the day that we go into hospital or the day that we get discharged and go home, I can just kind of put this on my back. The weight will be evenly distributed across my body, or my partner can even take this and still be hands-free. And so that's why I really like a backpack style bag. But let's have a look at all the things I have packed for baby. So in here, you can see that it is a rather full bag. I have packed pretty much to the brim, yeah, to the brim, and you can't really get a lot more in it. But I will show you all the things I've packed. So first of all, I have packed, and I've got an outer pocket here, I have packed some cotton wool pads for changing the baby. I think a lot of midwives recommend cotton wool and water over wet wipes, especially for the first couple of nappy changes, whereby that's when you'll get the meconium coming through, which is the first poo the baby gets, which is like really dark in colour. It's quite sticky, like tar-like substance. And so cotton wool or cotton pads in this case, and warm water works quite well. So I've taken some cotton pads with me. I've also taken some wet wipes. So I think they're made with 99.4% water. It's not doesn't have any perfume or anything else like that. I think they're very, very similar to water wipes. So I've taken a pack of these with me as well, just in case I don't want to use the cotton pads and water. If I find that these are easier, I might just reach for these instead. So I've given myself the option to use either or. I've also packed some Aveeno Baby cream. This is a sample size that I got sent in the post. I must have signed up for something, can't remember now. But this is essentially body lotion. I don't think it will be something that I'll be using on the baby in the initial couple of weeks, just because baby's skin is super sensitive. But because I have it and it's a small sample size, I thought there's no harm in just packing that into the baby bag anyway. Additionally, I have got Pseudocreme, which is a barrier cream. Again, people say that you shouldn't need this in the first couple of nappy changes anyway, because you'll be changing the nappies quite regularly, and so they shouldn't have a nappy rash. But again, just because it's quite a small sample, I thought just pack it in the bag, just in case, can't do any harm. And that's everything that I have in that pocket. Moving on, I have packed a 24 pack of newborn size nappies. Now, from the last couple of scans that I've had, I know that my baby is slightly smaller, and so I definitely don't think I need a size 1 or a size 2 nappy. Some of my friends, they've had bigger babies and they jumped straight into size 1, size 2 nappy. I think for us, a newborn size will be the right size for us. Then moving on to clothes. So for all the clothes, I have kind of packed in sandwich bags or Ziploc bags. and I've also labelled everything just because I might be in a situation whereby I can't guide my partner through the changing bag and all the contents, and I might not be available to do so. So I wanted everything labelled, so if a midwife needs to go into our bag and grab something, or if I tell my partner, can you grab this and that, they can find it quite easily through all the labelling that I've done on all the sandwich bags. So for this, I split out the baby's items into vests and bodysuits, hats, socks and mittens. So this bag is a bit of a miscellaneous bag. It's got quite a few items. The bag is quite big, and so I didn't want to have everything separated out, otherwise we'd have loads of these bags. It's got little hats. This hat is so cute. So which says 50% mum and 50% dad. So it's got baby's hat, we've got little mitts, scratch mitts, and I know a lot of people say that scratch mitts always fall off, but I thought I'd take it just in case. Then we've got short sleeve bodysuit. Then in our other bags we have sleepers. So here I've got newborn size 4 sleepers, and I think that should be enough. If it's not enough and we are staying in the hospital for longer than intended, I can always send my partner home to get extra outfits and what have you. So here we have a newborn sized sleeper, and our intention is to layer up the baby. So we'll put this underneath with its nappy. The nappy will go on first, we'll have this on, and then we'll put the sleeper on top, and so it will be hopefully warm enough. With the sleepers, our sleepers all come with feet or socks, but also integrated mittens, scratch mitts. So these are to keep the baby warm, but also to prevent the baby from scratching themselves. I've heard that babies have quite sharp nails and they can do a lot of scratching. So to prevent that, we've got integrated scratch mitts on all the newborn sized sleepers. I think it's super cute. Look how small everything is. But yes, we'll be layering up as mentioned. Then I've got a pack of newborn going home outfits. So we've got 2 outfits here. I'm not sure if we'll end up actually using this. We might just, if the baby's comfortable and they're in their sleepers, we'll probably just take the baby home in that sleeper. But if we do want to be a bit fancy and have the energy, then we've got this little outfit here, which is a zebra, which I thought would look really cute. So we don't know if we're having a boy or girl. We've decided to leave it as a surprise for the big day. So we wanted to make sure that all the outfits are quite gender neutral. So yes, we have this little cute one, which is this little zebra. And on the back, it's got a little tail, how cute. A little tail printed on there, and it's got a matching hat as well. So that could be one outfit. And then the other outfit, which I think is slightly smaller, but could also work, is a stripy tatty teddy bear. I think these are the teddy bears that you can kind of get on cards from Clinton's. And also this one comes with a little matching hat as well. So we can also bring the baby home in this outfit if we choose to. But both are super cute and super adorable. Then moving on, what else do I have in this bag? This bag is again a bit of another miscellaneous bag. So we've got some bibs, a swaddle and a fleece coat. So I've packed 2 little bibs. They're not that little actually, they're quite big. Probably swamp the baby. But just in case the feeding is quite messy, then they've got bibs that they can use. And we can use these as like burp cloths, just tidying up the any spit ups. We've also got a swaddle. This is a Swaddle Me swaddle, and these are the ones that you can unzip from the top, but you can also unzip from the bottom as well. So you can have unzip from the top and the bottom. So that will make night changes quite easy in theory, whereby you don't have to pull all the clothes over the baby's head when they're sleeping. You can just quickly unzip from the bottom and change the baby from the bottom without too much disturbance. And then I've also packed a fleece. Again, this is something that I don't know if we'll definitely need, but I thought it can't do any harm to pack it. So I'm sure the ward will be warm enough. As mentioned, the wards tend to be quite warm because babies can't yet regulate their own body temperature, and so the hospitals keep these maternity wards quite warm. If we are walking out and about, or we decide to walk to the canteen and we're staying there for a few days, then we can at least put the baby in a warmer layer like this. And then the only other final items that we have in the baby bag is we've got some muslins, again, just to help with feeding. I've packed 2 here. And I've also got baby blankets, which is cellular blanket. So the reason why cellular blankets are advised is because they've got lots and lots of breathing holes through it, which keep the baby warm because it can trap air inside, but also this is something that we can use when we take the baby home and kind of drape over the car seat as well. Which leads me on to my next item, the car seat. So this is the car seat that we will be using for our little one. It is a Silver Cross car seat and it works in their travel system. So we've got a bassinet, the chair for the stroller for when the baby's a little bit older, like 6 months, but also the car seat, and everything's interchangeable and dockable into the stroller. So we will be using this as our car seat. We've already fitted the base, the ISOFIX base, into our car. So again, we're pretty much ready to go. We are also going to be packing this Pram suit. When we do leave the hospital to go home, we'll put the baby in this Pram suit, kind of take some of the layers off before we set off and drive home, and then we'll probably drape the cellular blanket over the baby to keep them warm and take this off instead. For safety reasons, they recommend not having the baby in too many layers in the car seat, just because the seat belts, it might infringe on the seat belt and the safety mechanisms of that. So, but this is the Pram suit that we'll probably take the baby home in. And then the only other thing that I haven't mentioned is this. So it's been recommended to take your own pillow into the hospital when you give birth, just because the hospital pillows aren't known to be that comfortable. This is my pregnancy pillow, and I'm hoping it will also double up as a feeding pillow as well. So I thought if I take this into the hospital, it can act as a normal pillow for in the bed, a pregnancy pillow if I need extra support, but also once the baby comes and I do those initial feeds, it might be helpful to have a feeding pillow as well, just for that extra support as well, to support my arms and things like that as I'm carrying the baby. So I'll also be taking this too. The only other thing to mention is actually my extension lead. Now, generally speaking, the hospital will have a plug supply, a power source for you to charge your devices, what have you. But I didn't want to just have one, and I don't know how many the hospital will have. So I thought if I take an extension lead, number one, I can pull this to where I need it to be, and it has 4 different plugs. So my partner can charge his phone, I can charge my phone, I can charge a camera, and so we can charge all our devices, and I thought that'd be quite handy as well. So that way we don't have to worry about swapping things over. Everyone can just charge what we need to charge, and we will be good to go. And I think that is everything that I'm packing for baby and snacks. and other bits and pieces like this. I think that's quite a comprehensive list. What I'll probably do is I'll probably list out everything in the description box, which I've mentioned here today, so that you can kind of go through and take ideas for when you pack your hospital bag. But I hope you found this video helpful. Let me know in the comments below if you can think of anything else that you've packed or you think that I should be packing. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, give me a like. Make sure you subscribe or click the notifications if you want to get notified for any of my upcoming content. But otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!